That's so many goblins. Oh my god. Go not a goblin giant. Go that goblin 2. It's an evolution. He goes drilling in defense. Oh my god, that's so many goblins. Oh my god. What is that? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Today I had an idea of making a full goblin deck, but with different goblin for each card. So for regular goblins I have Goblin Barrel, Goblin Hut for speed goblins, Goblin Demolisher, Goblin Machine, for evolutions, Goblin Giant and Dark Goblin, and finally Goblin Brawler from Goblin Cage and Goblin Stein. Now I'm not sure if Goblin Stein's Doctor counts as a goblin. From the back, I wouldn't say so, but if you look at his card art, from the front, he has a green face. So is he a goblin? I'm not sure. As far as the deck goes, honestly, I don't think this deck is going to work. I mean, it doesn't have much synergy, and it's a 4.4 or 4.3 average elixir cost. But I think it can still be fun. Our opponent here is playing a Goblin Drill. I did think of putting Goblin Drill instead of a Barrel for regular Goblins as well, but honestly, Goblin Drill isn't too good. You need a lot of support for it. On the other hand, for Goblin Barrel, I can just chuck it and not worry about it. Okay, so he has Tesla here. This push is gone, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I didn't really expect to get much damage to begin with. It was more just to cycle to a Goblin Giant evolution. I can Goblin Machine here for his drill, and honestly, oddly enough, this deck has a lot of pressure, like a lot of big heavy units. Our opponent here does have a rocket, so I'll have to keep that in mind and be careful for in future. Okay, I can ability here to get some chip because Goblin Stein did get to the tower. Yeah, I have to keep in mind about his rocket because if I go for a big push, he could not wipe out everything, but he could do serious damage to my push if I stack up too much to it in the same lane. I'm not sure if he has Tornado. I don't think so. If he did, he probably would have played it by now, especially since he already played Snowball, and it's just unlikely that he has a Tornado and Snowball in a Goblin Drill deck. But look like we have a hand, and looks like it's coming up. Evo Goblin Giant, just as we hit double elixir. Oh man, this is going to be a nasty push. In Goblin Drills, that doesn't matter. That's Dagger Duchess with a little bit of help of a Goblin Giant is going to clean that up. I need to keep in mind he has that rocket. So okay, there it goes. I mean, he just hits 2 units. That's not the play. That's not the play, sir. I can Goblin Barrel in the back while the Giant tanks. That's so many goblins. Oh my god. Go not a Goblin Giant. Go that Goblin 2. It's an evolution. He goes drilling in defense. Oh my god, that's so many goblins. Oh my god. What is that? Nah, he is cooked. I might be able to 3-count him. 20 seconds left. Nah, that he plays knight for my Dark Goblin. Can I? Nah, I don't have enough time. Yo, why is this working? Why is this deck low-key cooking? Like, that was surprisingly easy victory. Okay, he fumbled the rocket maybe a little bit. Maybe it was a fluke. Let's jump into the next game and see what happens there. Alright, we find here next game against Sehero from 24 goal. And let's see what he does here. He goes Inferno Dragon in the back. I'll just Goblin Hunt for that, but I'm not sure what that is. Maybe Lava Hound? Lava Hound would be an interesting matchup. I know it's an Xbow deck. Okay, I can just Goblin Giant for that, and honestly, deck should be pretty good matchup. Pretty good. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to struggle breaking through with this many tanks, like with the Goblin Stein, Goblin Giant, Goblin Machine has a lot of health. Like, he's probably going to struggle, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to also defend too well with the Dark Goblin here. Like, he has a log for my Goblin Barrel, but with Dark Goblin, yeah, look at how much chip he's taking. He can bats for that, but he mistimed his bats, or maybe he didn't have enough elixir. I'm not sure about that. But I'm not sure if that was ironic, but I'll say thanks anyway. I'll be nice. I might have the machine here. Yeah, because Tesla will take out that the Goblin Stein, so I'll have the machine here. Um, yeah, that should be just fine. I might get some chip here. He, a little bit, but that Goblin cleans that up mostly. I honestly got good 800 damage, and Goblin Machine or Goblin Demolisher is going to blow up on this Dark Goblin and take it out. Goblin Barrel, I think he's back to his log. But as soon as he logs, I can... oh, he has a Snowball. He has Snowball and Log. So honestly, he should be able to defend pretty well. Snowball, Log, and Bats. I can just Goblin Stein from this Xbow Tesla. And ability here should do fine. Goblin Cage, maybe something he plays... okay, yeah, he plays Dark Goblin on a bridge. Yeah, honestly, he shouldn't struggle to defend too much. Okay, he gets a small lock here. Okay, that was a bad Evo Snowball. That was such a waste. For what? For like 300 damage, you use your evolution. But he shouldn't struggle too much to defending as long as he gets in it. Like, his cycle isn't too clean. Like, he needs to fix his cycle because he shouldn't struggle here. He has a Snowball, Log, and Bats. He should be able to clean up my Dark Goblin and... should be able to clean up my bait cards, like Dark Goblin, my Goblin Barrel. Like, he shouldn't struggle nearly as much as he is currently. I should be able to apply decent amount of pressure as we go into overtime here. Goblin Stein plus Barrel should do decent here. He's going to defend the Goblin Stein, but Barrel might get some chip. Okay, no, he snowballs, and he goes Ice Spirit. That Ice Spirit was unnecessary. He's panicking. Xbow, I can just Goblin Giant for that, and it should... take care of it. That Inferno Dragon honestly causes me the most trouble, because if I don't have my Dart Goblin in cycle, it's a problem. Luckily, with extra elixir here, I can get cycle pretty fast. Let's get anything for the Barrel Goblin, the Lower Shore Tower? That's game. That was a pretty easy matchup. Let's jump and try one more. And a last match against Olympiacos from Nordgate. I love that name. I think that's a reference to a basketball club from Europe. Spear Goblin's Knight. I'll pull that Knight with the Goblin Giant here and see what he does for that. Okay, he has a Goblin Hut and a Fire Spirit. Okay, so Goblin Hut, Knight, Fire Spirit. I'm honestly not sure what he has here. I'll cycle Goblin Hut of my own, just defensively, just in case he wants to go in. But I'm not sure. Okay, he has a Miner. I'll Goblin start to push that off. I wasn't expecting Miner. Okay, he poisons here. I think my Doctor is going to go down, but I can... oh, maybe not. I can just Goblin Barrel in the back. Okay, the Fire Wizard is on Goblin Stein, but the Goblin Hunter should get some decent chip here, and I'll ability just to clean up those Goblins. And I could defensively heal just the Goblin Machine, and it should take care of both Knight and that Fire Wizard. I should get some chip here too. No, okay, no. He has that Fire Spirit blocks those few shots. I think I can build up a decent push. Like, I'm not sure. He can probably play his hut, but I can go Goblin Stein and I can clear that out with my ability. And I honestly don't think he can stop that, especially since I'm going to just barrel in the back. He goes Wizard. Wizard is going to lock on the Goblin Giant. And what does he do for a barrel? What does he? Okay, he zaps. But man, the Goblin Giant's still alive. And Doctor, don't sleep on the Doctor. Doctor is stunning the Wizard, which is giving me so much more damage. He manages to save his tower, but barely so. He's hanging on by a thread. Okay, he goes Miner again. I don't think he could... with 40 seconds left, I don't think he can chip me up. Okay, go Poison. Honestly, he's getting some decent chip here. Oh, those Spear Goblins. But not enough, especially on this counter push. I don't think he's going to be able to defend his tower. Okay, he has Evo Zap, so maybe. No. The Goblin Giant's there, and HUD doesn't come down in time, and that's it. 15 seconds left. Can he... He's going to miner probably here. Can I catch it? Nice, I get the miner. And I can just Goblin Demolition on all of those goblins. And yeah, nothing he can do. Honestly, oddly effective deck. That's gonna be it. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video.
I be seeking for the glory. Say my name.